Mario has gone insane, and he's decided that he's going to commit genocide on everything that he sees. But, could he do it? Well, what are the rules? I have to kill everything on a given planet that I'm on. Friendly NPCs do not count, for they are in every single level. That's about it. In the opening cutscene, I figured out I can kill myself. Then the stream crashes. But once I come back online, I slaughter all the Goombas, and then I get the Grand Star, meaning that we are actually able to start the game now. In Good Galaxy, I kill the Octo Goombas, do everything incorrectly, and then up to Dino Piranha, nothing interesting. So in Dino Piranha, we obviously murdered a child, and we get a star. Star 2 was pretty easy to beat, as all the enemies were killable, but Star 3 does give me a little bit of a panic attack because of the chain chomps there. But luckily for me and this challenge, there was a star there, meaning I was able to kill the chain chomps and then kill King Caliente. Honey Hive Galaxy was pretty easy to do, mainly due to the fact that there was only piranha plants, manta bugs, and flip bugs to genocide in, and even the mini boss fight was pretty easy. So we mud Captain Toad for a star, then we go back into Honey Hive, murder Mandibuzz, and get a star. Flip Switch Galaxy has this stupid fucking clanker in it, so it's impossible. We can easily do Loop-de-Loop Galaxy, for there is literally no enemies in it. But now, onto Mega Leg. I kill the Goon Beetles, do the funny little glitch thing so I can just waddle around a Mega Leg for a wee bit. And then, well, I mean, I just kill Mega Leg. What did you expect me to do? We get the Grand Star, go back to the Comet Observatory. Now we unlock the Fountain. But like always, because I record this laterally, I don't actually know what I do next, so I actually don't go to the Fountain, but instead, I go do Rocky Road Galaxy, which has literally nothing in it, so it's possible. But now, we get on to Potential Galaxy, also known as Space Junk Galaxy, or for this challenge, Australia. Because there's about 500 spiders I need to kill on this fuck-ass stage. Then, this level? Right, Rolling Stone Galaxy, well, how do I say this? Was very hard because I'm playing with motion controls, which, as we all know, suck to control stuff with, especially on narrow platforms that launch you off in random ass directions whenever you hit on a Goomba. So basically, this took forever, but eventually I was able to jump on all the Goombas and genocide everyone in this stupid stage. Battle Rock is impossible due to the spring robot. Back in Space Junk, we kill Camilla. And then we return to Australia so we can kill spiders, and then we return to Australia so we can do a speedrun Comet. Then in Bowser's Star Reactor, the challenge ends because of flumps. But like always, let's just see how many spares we need to beat Mario Galaxy. So we have to spare 2 flumps, unfortunately. Then we curb stomp Bowser, and now we can move on to the kitchen. Now, in the kitchen, Beach Bowl Galaxy is impossible because in the first mission, there's not a single bloody shell anywhere. Which means that we obviously can't do this stage, okay? This level is impossible. Then, back in Australia, we kill spiders. Then we kill a toad. I didn't even know this was possible, but apparently this is the one instance where you can commit genocide on an NPC. We kill Terrantox. Then in Slingpot Galaxy, I lose my remaining 1 brain cell, and this takes me too long, but eventually we do complete it because there's no enemies here anyways. The Prankster Comet and Honey Hive was easy, Hurry Scurry Galaxy only had 1 Goomba, and with 20 stars, Ghosty Galaxy is possible because we have the light, which means we can kill the boos. Then we go to Bubble Breeze Galaxy, where there's no enemies here, so we do the glitch method to beat the stage pretty easily. And doing the race in Ghosty Galaxy allows us to get 23 stars unlocking Bowser Jr.'s Airship Armada, which was rather complicated because there was these 3 spiders that I don't know if you can or cannot kill, but like, I don't know, let's just forget those 3 spiders exist. I can do the rest of this level pretty easily. And well, besides those 2 bean guys at the start, because those spiders are really weird. But after doing the best Mario Galaxy boss fight, we're able to move on to the bedroom. Now in the bedroom, Gusty Garden 1 was pretty simple to do, but Gusty Garden 2 brought up the caterpillar. Now, because I was streaming this, the chat decided that, you know what, the caterpillar doesn't count because it's a stage element. So the caterpillar doesn't count, so Gusty Garden 2 is possible. Freezy Flick has burst, so we're just gonna not do this stage. And the Gusty Garden Secret Star gives us a rainbow star so we can kill the Chain Chomp. And Gusty Garden 3 is also possible because luckily they're just balls of electricity and not amps. So getting PTSD from 64, okay? Now, back in Ghostly Galaxy, beating up Bouldergeist was easy the first time, and beating up the second time was also easy, because it's Bouldergeist. At first, I was really happy with Dusty Dune Galaxy, because I was able to kill the Dry Bones. Until reality hit and there was Thwomps in the stage. The Dino Piranha speedrun is impossible due to a lack of a star. So, I pay a fat ass so he can move the Prankster Comet, so he'd go do the Gusty Garden Daredevil Comet, which was, well, possible. But now, with no other stars remaining that I can do, without killing everything, that means we have to go back to stages where I have to spare stuff. So we go to Flip Switch Galaxy where I have to spare one laser robot. Then, in Battle Rock, I have to spare another laser robot. Then weird shit happens on the moving platform. Then I die from being stupid. And then, I beat the level. In Battle Rock 2, we're able to kill the Chain Chomps by going with the Rainbow Star. But then, instead of doing Battle Rock 2, we did a Secret Star where you go boom, 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 and blow up all the garbage. Then, doing Battle Rock 2 normally, well, this thing kind of blows up, so it's safe to say everything that was inside is probably dead. Like, very dead. Then in Battle Rock 3, I'm not mad, just why is there an amp here? So to calm down, I kill a bunch of children, and then everything blows up, meaning I don't have to count the laser guy. And then I kill a mother. Yeah, that's about it, we get a star. There was also a laser guy, but like, I hate amps more than them. Now, in Dark Matter Galaxy, we're able to have one Dry Bones kill himself, but unfortunately, one of the Dry Bones is too smart to kill themselves for me, so we only have to spare one Dry Bones here, and Bowser dies. Alright, let's move on to the factory. Now in the factory, Seaside Galaxy is possible both racing the Guppy and the Racing Star with the Penguins, but the Shadow Mario Star is impossible because it's way too fast. So we just send his ass away because no one likes Shadow Mario. But Star 3 of Seaslide is complicated because in theory this level is possible. I just don't want to do it because you see, there's urchins on the middle planet and well, you only have one chance to get to the middle planet. You can't go back there. So it is technically possible to kill the urchins if you line them up on either side of the planet and throw shells at them. I don't want to do that because that seems like it'll take way too long. I managed to kill one, so it's theoretically possible. I'm too lazy to do this shit though. Sand Spiral Galaxy was pretty easy to do as all I need to do was guide the boo so they can kill themselves. And nothing else happened. The Seaside Secret Star was possible and Honey Hive Galaxy, whilst looking hard, was actually very annoying because trying to kill the Mandibugs took a while, especially on the honeycombs, and there was very little margin of error, but it was possible to beat. Gold Leaf 1 was possible, but because of the Cataquacks, Gold Leaf 2 was impossible. So now in Toy Time Galaxy, I'm sad to announce that the Beam Robots make this shit impossible. So we go back to murder a mother, her children, and her entire family, just with a Daredevil attached to it. And Bowser Jr.'s lava reactor was pretty easy because most of the enemies are either temporary, so infantry respawning, or is King Caliente, who obviously dies. Surprisingly, Gateway Galaxy is possible. The only surprising part is that there are enemies here, that's about it. Now, in the base galaxy, in both Galaxy games, Deep Dark Galaxy, we kill the Octoombas, we kill the mini-boss, but I spend like 20 minutes killing the bloopers, ring gills, and like everything else underwater. So that was annoying, but this level is possible. Even the Bisque, we can kill them with the light. The second star of Deep Dark is also possible, and luckily on the big watermelon, the laser guy isn't a robot, it's just a gear, so because it doesn't have eyes, that means it's not a character, and therefore, I don't have to kill it because it's a thing. Star tree is possible, but annoying. And the Daredevil run is impossible due to the jellyfish. There wasn't a shell anywhere around, so I couldn't kill the jellyfish, unfortunately. And Carmilla puts up a wall, so, yeah, unfortunately I couldn't just jump out to kill it later. But because also I kind of don't have any other levels to do, I do beat it, adding 1 spare to the counter. But for some good news, Boo's Boneyard is possible because there's nothing for me to genocide here. The most notable thing in Melty Molten 1 was the fact that the Lava Spire bit was a bit hard. Melty Molten 2 is impossible because I'm not able to kill the Thwomps. So, one enabling of a feeding fetish later, and we can kill a bunch of little birds and we get a star from collecting 5 silver stars. Boy, do I sure love murder giving me stars. And kidnapping. We kidnapped 5 silver stars, that's how we got the star, okay? Murder and kidnapping, the 2 prevalent things in genocide runs. Dreadnought Galaxy is amps, so on principle, I'm not gonna beat this stage because I despise amps. I go back to Ghostly Galaxy to do the secret star because it's only 2 boosts to spare, so oh well. I go back to Toy Time Galaxy, which only had 2 bean guys in Star 1 and 1 bean guy in Star 2. Matter Splatter Galaxy was actually kinda hard killing the Kameks, and Snowcap Galaxy, I hate rabbits now. I wish I could kill them, but unfortunately, we can't make rabbit chops. And the final star we do before Bowser is Deep Dark Galaxy, the secret star, because we only have to spare 1 Boo. So yeah, now, with 60 stars, we can go and get the final piece of XP, Bowser. But I go back to Seaside Galaxy because Ghostly Galaxy had 3 Boos. Not 2, as I said earlier, because I misspoke. And Seaside Galaxy only had 2 green gills, so I just went back and do it. So technically we can remove 1 from the spare counter. But now, in Bowser's Galaxy Reactor. In the first part, we'll have to convince the Dry Bones to commit suicide. Then for the next 3 parts, there are no enemies to see. And then in the final lava tunnel, there's obviously 2 Thwomps, because why would my day go pretty good? Obviously. So it goes by shit, because there's 2 Thwomps. Bowser dies. This is Mario Galaxy. The Bowser fights are awful here. But now that everything has been said and done, the final amount of spares to beat Super Mario Galaxy is 18. Or 21 if we count the 3 spiders from Bowser Jr.'s Armada. But that's about it. So if you like what you saw, like and subscribe, and if not, tell me why in the comments, and I'll see y'all later.